Okay, I don't know if I can follow that amazing video from my good friend Ty Mayberry. What an amazing video that was. All right, my name's Sarah, and so nice to be back with all of you on this amazing Sunday night here at HSN. Let's kick off our amazing hour of HP with a look at our hot deal. You guys want to see what's hot? I'll tell you what's hot. A really big laptop. A laptop that can be your desktop. A laptop that replaces your desktop because it's so big. Should I turn it around so you can actually see what we got? Oh, it's not a little spinner. I've got to do the heavy lifting here. Well, look what you're getting, a 17-inch screen. Check that baby out. And what it is one of our lowest prices we will offer on a 17-inch screen from HP the entire year. This is it. If you like the larger screen, if you like an 11-hour battery life, if you love an Intel processor, if you want to get all the goodies, because we're going to put together a great bundle for you, this is our best value on a 17-inch laptop that we will have for the next several months and months and months. We will not have another 17-inch until I think we get to our back-to-school season. So if you're looking for that big screen, I know a lot of you want a 17-inch. You get sort of our lowest price 17-inch touchscreen here today and our only 17-inch laptop of the entire month. We also have, oh, that is such a beautiful color. Oh, we have amazing colors, including lavender. Who does lavender laptops? We do. Okay, we got a little touchscreen. We got a shredder. Let's talk about the touchscreen. The HP shredder. Here we go. A really big sale price on this wonderful touchscreen. Why do I keep saying touchscreen? It's a shredder. I've got all my wrong cue cards in front of me. All right, that's what happens when I just spent an hour talking about skincare. This is our fine cut shredder, and it's a big deal. We're talking about $60 off. $60 off an HP shredder. You know, everyone should have a shredder, and we're going to talk about why that is. We have great colors, black, the creamy portobello, the juniper green, the cloud blue, and the brick red. But we need that fine cut. We need to really get rid of some of the documents that we have lying around the house. We also need to get rid of all the junk mail, all the medical documents, all of our check stubs, all that good stuff. And with taxes, you know, on our mind right about now, you might have some shredding to do, but let's go ahead and kick it off with a smartwatch. And I'm going to invite my amazing guest, Aaron Berger, who's hanging out with me today. Thank goodness you're here, hi, Aaron, because we need our electronic expert. We need our go-to gadget guy. And I know that not only have you been with us here at HSN, is it more than 15 years?
More than 15, closer to 20 than 15.
Okay,
actually.
all right. It's time flies
it does,
when you're having fun.
Fast.
You're going to talk more about our HP hot deal in a few moments. But I also know that you're a guy that not only loves electronics, you also are into fitness, you're into health and wellness. And this watch is going to be brand new for you today. And we did it once before. But it was $39.99. We did it once before, but you did not get an extra strap. Tonight we're going to give you an extra strap on this really cool smartwatch. This watch really packs a punch. It's going to give you all the good stuff that you want from a smartwatch, from a fitness tracker. But what you're going to receive, it's a little far away, but you'll get the idea. It comes with an all-black bezel and an all-black silicone strap. And then your choice today is going to be, what color would you like of your additional strap?
Right.
Do you want your additional strap to be, I think we're calling it pink, blue, black, and beige. So we've got an additional strap for you. You just go ahead and pick that up. We'll show those colors to you here in just a moment when we get the camera back. But it was a customer pick. Our first version of our Vibe
people
Light.
Love it.
So I'm glad it's back.
People love to get this kind of watch. You know what it costs to go out and buy sort of the big name smartwatches, right? Well, you're gonna see in a minute. We're gonna show you the screen on this. First of all, it's the biggest screen I've ever sold. And as of a couple of months ago, it was the biggest screen anyone at HSN had sold, period, on a smartwatch. Well, why is that important? Like Sarah said, I've been here almost 20 years, and my joke is old, but it's still true. No one's ever bought anything, a watch, a computer, a tablet, and said, oh, I wish I'd bought the smaller screen. Having the bigger screen, just being able to see it more clearly is really important. And I'll tell you what, you're gonna see this screen is absolutely beautiful. You can choose which watch faces you want. There's lots of watch faces to choose from. See how easy it is to just scroll through them. I like the one that I had up. It's kind of the one that I keep up all the time because it tells me how many steps I've taken in the day. It tells me what the weather is. It tells me it's 64 degrees outside right now. The thing about this, not only is it the great big screen, it's a Bluetooth connected watch. So you can make and receive calls. This connects directly with your phone via Bluetooth. And then it allows you to make calls and receive calls right from the watch. Another thing that you never see, a feature that you never see in a watch that's this price, because everybody looks at that and goes, oh, I like an Apple Watch. You know, and quite frankly, it's those similar functions. This has phone assisted GPS. So when you take a walk or you do exercise outside or you go for a bike ride, do anything outside, it will actually track your path. And then I'll show you later on the app on your phone, it will show you the path that you took. Your sleep, it tracks your sleep and your sleep states, which is a really big thing, knowing how long were you in REM sleep for the night. It tracks your blood oxygen, your heart rate. So there's just so much information at your fingertips. Let me show you a couple of things on the watch itself. We'll take a look at the watch and I'll show you how easy it is to use. Actually, one of the first things I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a phone call. So you see right now, I'm calling my buddy Jerry. I'm not doing this using my phone. My phone's in my pocket or your phone's in your purse or wherever, but I'm just doing it using my watch. And in fact, I'm gonna hold this up closer to my microphone.
Jerry, how are you?
Okay, so hey Jerry, it's Aaron. You're here with Sarah and I live on HSN. I'll introduce you to everyone who's watching. Jerry is one of the great folks at 3Plus who works to bring us this beautiful watch. And one of the things I love about it, Jerry, is how easy it is to make a call. We can hear you clearly. Tell us how you can hear us right now.
I cannot believe you sound crystal clear. There's no way you're talking from a watch, are you?
From the watch and in a studio, which I've got to tell you, we don't get the best reception in the world in the studio. So I think that even speaks to it more. How's the weather in Atlanta today, Jerry? We actually had a pretty day in Tampa.
It is cold and windy. It's cold and windy, Aaron. I can't wait for some of that Florida weather to head north for me.
All right, well, stay warm. Have a great spring break. We're certainly having a great one here.
You too, my man.
See you soon, buddy.
Great talking.
Thanks, Jerry. See you later. So, you know, there's a live call
you
right from your watch.
just made a phone call on your watch, and the watch costs $39. You have Bluetooth calling on a watch that costs you $39.99. How many of you have always wanted that feature? I wish I could use Bluetooth calling. I wish I could call a friend or receive a call or never miss a call. In fact, you're going to connect this to your phone. You can use your Apple phone, your Android phone, and that way on your wrist you will see who's calling before you run to your phone, before you dig in your bag,
messages.
before you accidentally pick it up and go, oh, I don't want to take that call from my mom. You can have it now, all the information on your wrist, whether it's your text messages, whether it's your notifications, whether it's your phone calls. You will never miss a call, and you can decide whether or not you want to take it or not. You can decide whether you want to connect to Bluetooth calling or not, but it's nice to have options. What you're getting with this watch is all the really cool features of those really expensive brands at a fraction of the price. So everything that you love to do, your steps, your calories, your distance, your minutes, your miles,
your sleep,
the weather. You can do timers and stopwatches and alarms, but you also get to keep track of your health with the heart rate, the blood oxygen levels, and all that good stuff. So if you've always wanted to either upgrade from the smartwatch that you already have, and you want a bigger screen, and you want Bluetooth calling, and you want the GPS, and you want all these fabulous features, this is the watch for you. There's no way this watch should be $39.99, but the fact that we have a special relationship with everybody at 3Plus, and we can give you this new technology, it's super easy to read, it's super comfortable, it's unisex, so it's great for any member of your family. Kids love these, teens love these, even seniors love these. All you do is pick the color of the extra strap. We're basically giving you the extra strap at no charge, because usually just the watch on its own is $59.99. We're taking $20 off the price of the watch, and then you just pick what color would you like of your extra strap. Do you want it in beige, pink, blue, or black? And I love the separate extra watch, Aaron, is more like a, if you can do a close-up on that, it's more like a woven.
Oh, it's nice. Yeah, no, so this is the strap that I just put on here. It is like a woven. You're right. It's beautiful. It's just really nicely made. Anyone would be proud to wear it. And I've got to tell you, it's so simple to use with either your smart device, with either your iPhone or with your Android device. It really easily pairs with either one. I want to show you a couple of the other features right now. We're going to sort of hop in, and things that I do, frankly, all the time. One of the things that's really cool is I use it to find my phone because it's connected to your phone. How often do you, I've got my watch on all the time, but if you don't know where your phone is, you give that, you hear that? And now that's ringing my phone over there saying, that's where your phone is. That's a super, it's a little feature, but
that's worth $39.99 right there.
I literally use it every single day. This is my heart rate is always high. I'm sitting next to Miss Yoga over here, who's probably has like 40 beats a minute, but exactly. Let's see if any of your peacefulness is gonna, I doubt it. It's gonna wear off on me, and I'll probably be 100. But this is measuring my heart. Yep, I'm close to 100. I'm talking a mile a minute, and I'm close to 100. That's your heart rate measurement, which is great, of course, during exercise, but just during the day, if you want to know where you are. Sleep is a really big thing for a lot of us. And in fact, you can control the music from your smartphone. I just went through that. Your blood oxygen level. This gives you the weather. I'll get to, here's sleep. What I really like about sleep, and I can show you this as I sort of go down here, it tells you not only how long you slept. So I actually slept pretty long. This was a nice long sleep last night, 7 hours and 8 minutes. I was in a deep sleep for 3 hours, a light sleep for 3 hours, 3.5 hours. I was not awake for very long, but you see there, my REM sleep wasn't very good. My REM sleep often isn't good. All this is fell asleep a little after midnight, woke up at 7:30. This is great information, you know, for you to use in whatever way you want to use, whether you want to talk to your doctor about it, whether you want to read books about it. Just having that information of what your heart rate's doing, what your blood oxygen's doing, how you're sleeping. These things are, this knowledge is really power, and it's all on your wrist.
I can't believe it's $39.
For $39.
So my husband had one of those nice fruity watches. It looks just like this. It's a nice big screen. It's really easy to read. It had, you know, connection to your phone for Bluetooth calling. It gave you text notifications, all that good stuff. He dropped it, and it shattered in a million pieces. And that watch, you could add a zero,
I'm sure,
to the end of it. It was hundreds and hundreds of dollars. You could have a lot of those same features for $39.99. So this is for those of you that have never had a smartwatch or never had a fitness tracker, and you'd like to try it. You'd like to see, I don't know if this is gonna work for me. Before I mean, those are great watches, don't get me wrong.
Sure.
But before you spend $300, $400, some of them are $500, $600, those smartwatches. Before you do all that, maybe try this and see if this works for you, because you get the biggest screen size we've ever offered in any smartwatch here at HSN. And then you get to decide, hey, I really like this, and maybe this is all the features I need, or it probably has more features than you'll even use. So if you're thinking, oh, I don't know, is it gonna be too complicated? You actually can just choose the features that you want. Maybe you just want to keep track of your steps, your minutes, your miles, your heart rate, that's it. This would be the watch for you. If you want to take it to the next level, you can do everything you want to do at a really affordable price.
Let's sort of take a quick run through the features here. It's such a feature-rich watch, whether you're doing one of the 24 workout modes that are on it, helping you get sort of the most from every minute, doing your messaging. You can do messages right from it, receive messages, notifications on your watch, big, beautiful display on your wrist, Bluetooth calling. You saw I made a call and could receive a call just a moment ago. Measure your heart rate, measure your blood oxygen, measure your sleep. I think that is one of the really key things. Phone-assisted GPS, I've got to talk about that for a minute. You do not see that in watches at this price. That phone-assisted GPS means when you go out and about and you do a little bit of exercise outside, or even just take a walk or whatever, it's recording where you went.
That's so cool, like map your ride, map your run.
Yeah, and I'm gonna show you guys actually right now. So I've got this connected to the app on my smartphone. You'll see when we take a look at my smartphone here. So it kind of tells me my activities for the day. I have not had a lot of activity today. I'm about halfway to my goal, only about 3,500 steps or so. But you can look at your workouts, and it's as it grabs the history record of your workouts, it can show you where you've been, and it can show you exactly what you've done for the day. So I just think that's a nice feature, to see where you've gone, to see where you've exercised. And then if you're exercising in the gym, obviously it just keeps you right in one place, but it's still tracking your blood oxygen, it's tracking your calories, it's tracking all of those things.
And for the first time ever, we're including an extra band. So you get to pick an extra color. Everyone's getting the black silicone strap, which is, again, universal, great for all watch sizes. And then you can add the either pink, black, tan, or blue strap. So you can have a wonderful option. You can create your own look at home. And really, we have brought back a very popular watch that was a big customer pick, and we made it an even better value. So never been a better time to try 3+. This will give you a lot of great information. I don't know what I would do without a smartwatch. I learned a lot when I started wearing smartwatches about my health, about my sleep. So
Same.
white and pink are, black and pink are our best sellers. They're really beautiful, but you can't go wrong here. You get a lot, you're not spending a lot. Highly recommend it, especially as we go into spring and everyone's gonna get out and about. And whether or not you care about swimsuit season and all that good stuff, it's just nice weather and you want to keep track of where you are on your fitness goals, or maybe you just want to get ready for that ultimate summer vacation and you just want to keep up with the grandchildren. We got you covered. All right, there is a great HSN credit card out there and we can get that available for you. You can apply today and buy today and you'll save $10 off your purchase when you use an HSN credit card today. So there you go. We can get you instantly approved over the phone or online, and that would be a great place to get started. But this is HP month here at HSN. This is the best time to buy anything and everything HP. Of course, HP is our #1 all-time top-selling brand here at HSN. We don't sell more of anything than we do HP, and that's saying a lot because there's a lot of great brands here at HSN, and there have been for more than 40 years. But the fact that we have an HP shredder today is a big deal. We don't always get their shredders in, and they're not always $60 off. How does $60 off an HP shredder sound? This is not a no-name brand, a mystery brand, or I can't pronounce that brand name. This is HP, our #1 best-selling brand. They're world famous for computers, technology, and they know how to shred the documents that we sometimes forget to shred and we throw them away. You could be losing your identity. You could be handing it over to people that are waiting to take advantage of that. So we've got a perfect solution for you. It's also on free shipping. That's a little bonus. I didn't know we were gonna do that today. So there's another $16 in your pocket. So now you're saving like $76 off the price. And we've got some great colors for you. We have black, we have brick red, we have our Portobello. This is what we have fancy names.
I'm glad the colors are your job.
For shredders here at HSN. I really wish they weren't my job, Aaron, because I pretty much murder them every single time.
You're nailing it.
If you want the cream, it's called Portobello. We're fancy, we're vegetarian. This is our cloud blue, and then that greenish kind of sage color is called juniper. Doesn't matter what color you get, they all work great. But why HP? Why should we get this shredder?
They are pretty. HP is the #1 selling, as you said, branded HSN. It's the #1 selling computer manufacturer in America, the #1 selling printer manufacturer in America. It's, the name HP. It's a name you know and a name you trust. And this shredder, oh, you know what? I gave it away already. I want to hide that. This shredder has a lot of really cool things about it. First thing is the manual shred. So you can do up to 10 pages at a time. There's 1 page. Now I'm going to put in 2 pages. I'm not actually going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But the point is, you don't have to be careful with this. You can do a lot of pages at one time. You can do up to 10 pages at a time, and they're out of here, they're gone. It's an animal, right? But this, what I started to show you from the beginning, it's not just the manual slot. And oh, by the way, in that manual slot, it's not just paper. You know what I've got here? These are credit cards. So you get credit card offers in the mail, smart card offers in the mail, you name it. All those offers that come in the mail, those can go right in your shredder now. You don't have to open them up and go through them. And in fact, even, ready? How about staples? I'll staple a couple pieces of paper together here. Staple, staple, staple. These are gonna go in here. Even staples can go through your shred. That's how strong it is. Now, what's really cool is it has an auto document feeder, and this changes everything. This means you don't have to go 1, 2, 3 at a time, even though it feels good to do that very precise cleanup and to go, ooh, cool, I'm getting rid of my tax documents after 7 years, and ooh, cool, I'm getting rid of my junk mail, and ooh, cool, I'm getting rid of a blank piece of paper, whatever you're getting rid of. Even though that feels good, it's nice to just kind of set it all in there and let it go to town. This will hold up to 100 sheets of paper at one time, just shred all the way through them. And here's the other thing that I haven't really said yet. Sarah might have said this, but I have not. This is a fine cut shredder. The other reason you want to get this shredder today is these are the finest cuts, the smallest cuts on any HP shredder we've ever done. So we've done strip cutting and we've done cross cutting and we've done micro cutting, but this fine cut shredding is the newest technology. It's been out less than a year. And what it means is your document is more finely shredded, which in turn means anyone who might later try to put it back together or whatever would have a harder time doing so. As soon as I have put the shredder back together, as you can see there, it automatically starts shredding again. That's a really nice safety feature that when it's out, it stops automatically. And then once you get it back in, there's a magnetic connection that reconnects and that starts the shredding again. So that's a nice safety feature, particularly if you have pets or kids or that kind of thing in the house and you just want to be aware. Really nice built-in feature.
I'm also noticing that it's on wheels.
Casters are great.
Because sometimes you might want to put this like right under your desk and then you pull it out, you do a little shredding and you put it away. And then you pull it out, you do a little shredding and then you put it away. And you're like, okay, then it's not sitting out all the time. I'll give you the dimensions. It's about 20 inches high, it's about 13 inches wide, and it's only 9 inches sort of front to back. So it's not a big footprint, but what it will do is get rid of boxes and boxes and boxes that you have in your attic, in your basement, in your cabinets, in your files, in your folders right now. Because what is taking up a lot of room in our homes, if you're in the mood to declutter, or maybe you're downsizing, or maybe you're thinking, you know what? I don't think I need to keep those tax documents for 20 years. You can actually start getting rid of them, and then you can get that closet back, and then you can get that basement back, or you can get that cabinet, or you can get that storage area back, and now you can get rid of documents that also reveal your identity. Identity theft is a very real problem in the United States. It's very common. It happens to thousands and thousands and millions of Americans every single year. Every family home should have a shredder. Whether you do it every day, just like, oh, here's the junk mail, I'm going to shred it. Here's that medical record. Here's that check stub, I'm going to shred it. Or whether you do it once a month or whether you do it once a year. It really is something that I really, truly believe that every family home should have one. If you're looking for a name brand, you want something that's powerful, and you want something that is $60 off, this is a great time to get a shredder. And we're going to throw in free shipping just for fun, and because we know you love HP, and this is HP month, this is the best time to get a shredder. I love that we even have such pretty colors. They all work great, but brick red is our most popular. How about that? So we just showed a little video, which unfortunately I was talking right over,
Let's show
Aaron.
it again.
So
That's
would you
okay.
like to show it again?
Rewind, and we're going to play it again.
I will not say a word. My lips are sealed. But what kind of things should we be shredding? Let's start with that.
Well, that's a different conversation, but so I'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
But this first shreds 110 pages automatically through that auto document feeder. You can do up to 10 sheets manually at one time. So that's nice to be able to just kind of be able to put a stack in there at one time. There's that built-in bin window. It feels good to watch it, to just know that it really is all going away. Shredding credit cards, shredding right through staples, active jamming protection. If it does jam, it's very, very easy to clear. There's a LED panel on the side that tells you when it's ready, tells you if it's overloaded. I've never seen one overheat. I've been selling them for a long time, but it would tell you if it did. It's really easy to empty the shred. You've seen me pull it out and put it back in a couple of times now. And most importantly, it's that finest cut technology. So it's the smallest shreds, the finest shreds. Here's the other thing. Sarah just asked, okay, what's important to shred? And I really want to spend a minute on that. It's not just me, and it's not just Sarah that says, oh, you know what, it's really important to shred. Trust us, it's important to shred. It is, we're right about that, but it's not just the two of us. It's actually the federal government, and we'll show you right now. The Federal Trade Commission recommends, specifically as it applies to our identity, keeping our identities, our personal information, and those things safe. The Federal Trade Commission says there are many steps consumers can take to minimize their risk of being an identity theft victim. For example, consumers should closely guard their social security number and should, very important here, shred charge receipts, should shred copies of credit applications, and should shred other sensitive documents. So basically, if you've got it and it's got your name or your address or your social security number or your kid's information, you know, this is the time of year. I know I'm a parent. A lot of you are filling out camp applications and those sort of things. Get rid of them. Again, one of the ways the FCC recommends to protect your identity is to shred sensitive documents, receipts, credit card offers, credit applications, insurance forms, physician statements, checks, bank statements, expired credit cards, and other similar documents before you put them in the trash. If your identity is stolen, if that's ever happened to you, you know it can really take at minimum months and months of your life.
Right.
If not years and years of your life to really get everything straightened out.
It's so stressful.
It's so stressful.
To friends and family members who that's happened to. It's also very time consuming. You're calling, you're trying to, you know, get a hold of all the places where you have accounts, where you have money, where you have credit cards. You know, if it just prevents one item from getting in the trash, it's well worth the price today. This is HP. You get a name brand shredder. You get not a small shredder. This is a very powerful, full-size shredder with the latest in technology for $60 off plus free shipping. So $60 off today plus free shipping today means it's a really big deal. And we also have interest-free monthly payment plans of $24 a month. $24 a month gets this out to you. You can try it. It's not like any other shredder maybe you've ever had. If you've ever had let's say you've had a bad experience with a shredder, because I think when shredders first came out, Aaron,
took a lot of maintenance.
It would go like something like that, and then you'd have to like, or it would stop working, or it would get jammed, or you couldn't back something out, or you actually realized pieces of paper were so big people could actually just do a little, you know, puzzle and put it all back together again and read all of your precious information. This is the shredder you want, and this is the shredder we have today that we're featuring during our HP month. So we only do HP month once a year.
That's right.
We do it every March. This is one of our only shows that we'll be featuring the shredder, and this is really one of our best values of the entire year. So black, brick red. If you like the creamy color, we're calling it Portobello.
So
there
pretty.
It is. It's kind of hiding back there. It's embarrassed about its name. I don't blame him. We have our cloud blue, and then the sort of sage green color is called Juniper. I think brick red is our best seller. Oh, now we have an amazing hot deal computer coming up. It's a touchscreen. It's a 17-inch laptop, which is not small.
Beautiful.
So maybe it's time to kind of rethink about the whole home office. You got a new laptop? We've got one for you. If you need a shredder, we've got one for you. A lot of people just did their taxes. So remind us, because some of us may or may not have spouses or family members that hang on to boxes and boxes of old documents. Right now, I am begging my parents to downsize.
Yeah.
I am begging my parents. Could you do a little decluttering?
Yeah, you just don't need it all.
I don't have to go through all of those boxes, you know, 30, 40 years from now. This is the time to do it, because you'll get your house back and you'll get your life back when you can start decluttering and really have more room for the other things that you want to keep in your closet.
Yeah, it feels really good to get rid of all of that stuff. You know, you don't have to hold on to it forever. Certainly anything after 7 years, you know, anything that's paid, undisputed, get rid of it, get it shredded. This is a shredder that is incredibly simple to use. It is incredibly fast. It's from a name that we know. Everybody knows the HP name, the #1 selling computer brand in America, the #1 selling printer brand in America. They're who we look to take care of our home office. So you're buying, obviously, a name that is so well known. This is our latest technology. So anybody who likes that, who kind of likes having the latest and greatest, and it's the latest technology because it more finely shreds your papers. And what that means is, one of the things that means is, it actually takes up less space in the garbage because there's less air between each piece of paper. You can shred a whole lot more before you have to empty the shredder, which is sounds like a little thing, but it's nice. I want to do a really quick history of shredding so you can see the difference between these shreds and the shreds sort of as they were. We had cross-cut shredding. That was kind of the first, and many of you I know still have, strip cut shreds. This is strip cut shredding. The problem, of course, is you can really easily read dates of birth, social security. You can read information very simply. This is cross-cut shredding, where it took the strips and cross-cut them into smaller pieces. That's better. And then we got to micro-cut shredding. That micro-cut was definitely far beyond the other means. It was much more thorough. But now I'm gonna pull out, so this is the shreds that I've been doing here live for you guys. Ready? This is the difference. This is what fine cut shredding looks like. Look how tiny those little shreds are. I mean,
wow. It's like confetti at a party.
You can't identify one letter, one character, one piece of information on that. So what it means is you are more thoroughly, you are more securely protected because you have shredded your information, your personal information more completely.
So I had a brilliant idea once. This was after I gave up on shredders. I was like, I'll just take it to one of those companies that shreds everything for me. And sometimes they park a big truck in a parking lot, and they're like, the shredder truck is here. Sometimes you might go to like an office store or a depot, or you might go to your local mailbox store and they'll do shredding for you. One bag, like one paper bag, cost me like $38. Wow. I was like, I could have just bought a shredder. I could have had a shredder, but no, I'm carrying it bag by bag to the local store that's charging me by the pound. Don't do that. This is a much better fail-safe way to get it done. Also, I noticed that when I handed it over to them, I don't know what they were doing with it for the several hours before it finally got into the shredder. I don't know what employees were sitting around having access to it. I didn't know if it was secure. So we're going to give you a moment to place your order for the shredder. When we come back, we've got our hot deal from HP. It's our best price on a 17-inch touchscreen. And while you're waiting, check out what you missed from Beekman 1802 over the last couple hours. It's been a great day.
It's time to open the windows, renew the outdoors, and spruce up your indoor space with our Spring Home and Garden Spruce Up. Join us for 48 hours of spring-inspired bliss. From cleaning essentials to storage and organizational must-haves, stunning decor ideas, and more. We've got everything you need to welcome spring in style. Starts Saturday at midnight. Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks like VIP financing on so many items, plus extra flex on every item under $369 all day, every day, and at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
Hi everybody, it's Denise Austin, and I've been helping millions of people stay in great shape for over 40 years. Helping women aspire to be healthy, active, and vital has always been a passion of mine. I am so excited to be part of the HSN family. You know why? I get to inspire you. We are gonna get fit together.
Join fitness expert Denise Austin to live ever better.
Because you are worth it.
Beauty here. Is this an 11-inch laptop? No. Is it a 13-inch? How about a 15? This looks like a 15-inch for sure. No, this is the 17-inch. Welcome into our hot deal. My name is Sarah, and wow, do we have a winner. This is not only the biggest laptop size we offer here at HSN, this is our only 17-inch laptop of the entire month. It'll also be our only 17-inch laptop of our entire season. You're gonna have to wait until back to school fall shopping schedule to get in on our next 17-inch. And we're gonna give you our best deal. Our hot deals are always very limited time offers on some of our all-time fan favorite products at a really incredible value. So if you see a hot deal, know that it could be here today and gone tomorrow. In fact, I've already gotten an update. This is our only presentation currently scheduled during HP month on our hot deal. So if you love a 17-inch screen, oh, do you like a touch screen? Oh, I like a touch screen. Let's play a video. Wouldn't it be nice? Oh, let's expand that video. Everything I'm doing is with the touch of my fingers. It's so intuitive. You can pinch, you can zoom, you can swipe, you can expand, you can enjoy every little detail because everything is right at your fingertips. If your computer is old, if it's slow, if it's hot, if it's stuttering, if it's staggering, if you feel like you have to wait forever for it to turn on or to download or upload, it is time for a new computer. You need HP. It's our #1 best-selling brand here at HSN. Inside, our #1 processor, that's Intel. You get not only a touch screen, you get a fully backlit keyboard, and you get some of the most beautiful, unique colors you will ever find in the world of laptops. No one does colors like HSN does colors. This is the teal. Isn't this cool? Look at that beautiful color that goes all the way around. That's our teal. Remember, 17-inch is the biggest size that we do. This is the lowest price we're doing on a 17-inch. So enjoy the big savings because you're not just getting a laptop, you're getting so much more. But I want to show you the lavender because the lavender, since this launch this morning, has been very, very popular. It is like a beautiful, gorgeous gemstone. Look at that. You see shades of blue and purple and yellow. It's absolutely gorgeous, like kind of a dusty lavender color. There's also a great blue and there's also a great silver. You are not just getting a great laptop, you're also getting a beautiful mouse to match. You're getting Microsoft Office 365 already included, already installed, ready to go. You're getting extra software, but you're getting a great deal. It's called a hot deal for a reason. We're gonna put this on FlexPay, we're gonna put this on free shipping, and our lowest price 17-inch touchscreen of the entire month. Get them while they're hot, literally, Aaron. And I'm so glad Aaron Berger is here with nearly 20 years of experience in computing, in electronics, in HP, really one of our biggest brands. And when they do a hot deal, they kind of go all in.
I said it when I was talking about our watch earlier. We started the hour with our Vibe Lite 3 Plus watch, which is such a beautiful smartwatch. Nobody ever looked at their screen on any device they had, be it their smartwatch or their tablet or their computer, and said, oh, I just wish that screen was a little smaller. It would just be, if it was just a little smaller. No, never. You never said it. Well, here's the thing. This is the largest laptop screen that, to my knowledge, is manufactured. I don't know of any in any brand. Certainly there isn't another 100% from HP that where you have it. So having this bigger screen is just such a pleasure. Just makes everything so much easier to use. You can see everything more clearly. You can watch your movies that are larger. You can surf websites that are bigger. So that's the first thing, is just having the bigger screen. The second part is also having touch screen. So touch screen means you can have something that otherwise might appear, I've got a 5-year-old, so I see top toy deals and I got to start looking here closely. You see something that maybe you wouldn't otherwise be able to read. Well, yeah, you can. You can read anything because it's touchscreen. I always go to the bottom of a web page. You'll find their small print, right? HSN small print, extended holiday returns and exchanges. Any item, oh, this was for holiday. I don't know why I'm on that page. I'll refresh it. Regardless, wherever you are, let me go down here to the bottom of the page now. I'll go to holiday. Here we go. Free exchanges and easy returns. We want you to love what you buy. The point is, the smallest print on the page still can take up the full screen. So there's no such thing as small print anymore. It is so easy to see whatever it is you want to see. If there's a video that you want to see more clearly, same thing. You can pinch, you can zoom, and that's really the beginning. Having the biggest screen and having that as a touch screen is a pleasure, but having also the biggest brands in the world. HP is the #1 selling computer manufacturer in the entire world. They are, as Sarah has said many times, the #1 selling brand, period, at HSN for all the great things that HSN sells, all the great health and beauty and fashion and fitness, that great smartwatch that I'm nuts about that we showed you just a minute ago. HP is the biggest brand. This is HP month. So during HP month, we do things that we don't do any other time of the year. And you know what we should do? Sarah probably did already, but we should spend just a minute really diving into the two exclusive colors that we have.
Let's do it.
The color that I have in front of me right now, this lavender, we'll finish going through this feature video and then we'll show it to you. But there are because it's HP month, we brought in two colors to HSN, we being HP, that we don't do anywhere else. The first is our #1 top seller, the one that everyone is always nuts about, and that I would recommend if you like. This is not one to think about for too long. This is one, as Sarah said, this is our final scheduled airing, I believe, for all of HP month, definitely for this week. This is the lavender, so this is what it looks like on the back. This beautiful lavender with almost like a geo design. It's just really lovely inset design around the HP. We'll take a look at that. And then I'll show you that is mimicked on the keyboard inside as we take a turn around and look. This beautiful keyboard as well that again looks like, I don't know, a sliced gemstone or geode or something like that. All these beautiful colors. So that's been an incredibly popular color. That is exclusive. Sarah has the teal that is also mind-blowingly pretty.
Second
really,
most
really
popular,
distinct.
lavender first, and then teal second, and of course we also have a great blue, a great silver. This one also has that beautiful, unique keyboard. This one has sort of a wood grain pattern, or almost like an agate gemstone, a beautiful kind of gorgeous turquoise. So what you're getting, I mean, because you get a bigger screen, you get a bigger keyboard, right? They just kind of go hand in hand. The smaller screen you have, the smaller little tiny baby keyboard. Have you ever tried to type on those little tiny baby keyboards and your fingers just kind of keep running into each other? This one also has a full-size keypad over here. And of course it has the backlit keyboard too. We're going to talk about that and why you love that backlit keyboard. But really what you're getting is the best value of the entire season on a 17-inch laptop. In fact, I checked with our great merchandising team. I checked in with Neil and I said, well, when are we going to get a 17-inch laptop again? And he's like, really? It's going to be like back to school season. It's going to be next fall. I don't want you to wait that long because when you have a computer that needs updating, you don't want to wait another day. You don't want to wait another minute. You probably wanted a new computer yesterday, but now it's finally here. This is the moment that I know a lot of you have been waiting for. You love the 17-inch screen because to me, it's kind of like the best of both worlds. Maybe you're torn. Do I want a new desktop or do I get a laptop? Do I get a desktop? Do I get a laptop? You love that bigger screen because it gives you so many options for viewing. And then of course you can sort of customize it with just, you know, the right amount of size and print and all that good stuff. You get everything that you want, but you also get it in something that you can carry around with you. And I know a lot of us work from home, or maybe you're at home working on your second business. You got your side hustle, or maybe you're doing, you know, everything you need for the household. You got to manage your budget. You got to plan the family trip. You got to order groceries online. You take a laptop with you around the house. You're at your kitchen counter, and then you're at your couch. 5 minutes later, and then you're like, oh, I need some privacy. I think I'll go to the office. Or I'm gonna put this over here, maybe in the master bedroom, and I could watch a movie before I go to bed at night. A 17-inch screen is basically like getting a little television. Yeah. It's so big and so beautifully done.
The portability of it, and in fact, I'm gonna take a walk in the studio. I'm gonna head over to the living room here in just a minute, because that is one of the best things about it, is that you can go anywhere you want. What I'd love to do now is pop up, we have 2 stills. They kind of do walk-arounds with it. There's so much built into this computer. It really could. It has the features of a Today Special. Because it's touchscreen, because it's 17-inch, it weighs less than 5 pounds, so it's 4.9 pounds. It has a battery life of 11.5 hours, all-day battery life. HP True Vision camera built into the top, so you can talk to your friends and family across the country, across the world, wherever they are. You're able to talk to them. Backlit keyboard, not only, like Sarah said, a full-size keyboard, but also a backlit keyboard. So under all lighting conditions, it doesn't matter where you are. If you're in a dark classroom, planes, trains, and automobiles, you're able to see your keyboard just fine. Nice and lightweight, all your USB ports. USB-A port, that's your full-size USB port, that's there. The latest USB port, USB-C port, that's there as well. HDMI port, so if you want to plug into a second keyboard, into a second screen, you certainly can do. It's touchscreen, 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 plus the 17-inch screen. Man, those 2 combinations are just fantastic together. Something we haven't really mentioned, and it's a big deal, is Intel inside. Intel Celeron quad-core processor. Intel's the #1 processor company in the world. This computer is up to 1,200% faster with certain items like 3D gaming than a processor from 5 years ago. If you need a computer that's faster, The #1 reason people in America buy a new computer. If your old computer is too slow, that Intel processor makes this faster. With 4 gigs of RAM, which is great for multitasking, it's great for speed online, great for, certainly for streaming. Solid state storage, 128 gigabytes of solid state storage. That means there's no moving parts inside your computer. So we don't have to put in a fan to cool things down. It means it's lighter weight, has a longer battery life. And it's a nice big storage as well at 128 gigabytes. Again, all your USB ports, USB-A and USB-C. All the little things like the backlit keyboard, like the HD high definition camera, and a fingerprint reader is built in too. The fingerprint reader means even when you log into your computer, you don't have to remember a password. You can take your finger, you pop it right on that biometric fingerprint reader, that opens the computer for you. And the nice thing is, once the computer is open, once you've logged into your account, when you open, say, Internet Explorer or whatever, all of your passwords are there and remembered for you as well. So in putting in a fingerprint reader, what HP has done in effect is said, you don't have to remember your passwords anymore. We will safely remember them for you. And that's what you see right here. So right now I'm turning off the computer. I'm locking myself out of the computer. And watch, when it's time to go back into the computer, I don't have to type in a password or a passcode. I just, in this case, take my thumb. You can take any of your fingers. You can program several fingers for it to read. I'll take my thumb and touch that to the fingerprint reader, and that will open the computer for you. And again, that means not only is the computer open to you, all of your passwords for your various websites are stored within your browser as well. Sarah, it's not only safe, it's incredibly simple to use. And speaking of safety, and I'll get to this more in a minute after I give you a chance to update everyone, this is Windows 11 in S mode as well. So it is the safest Microsoft operating system Microsoft has ever made. You don't have to buy antivirus, anti-spyware, anti-malware. You don't have to buy those things, update those things, pay for those things. It is a safer computer to use online thanks to S mode being built in.
That's such a great deal. It's so good we call it a hot deal. We have a lot of fabulous buys here at HSN, but there are very few that make it to like a today's special. And there are even fewer that make it to a hot deal status. So what we did is we put together everything that you want at a price you can afford. There are so many computers out there, and there's a lot of laptops, but not many laptops are 17 inches with a touch screen and everything you need built right in. So you're not only getting a beautiful computer, you're not only getting a powerful laptop that's going to improve your speed, your performance. It's going to give you the full-size backlit keyboard. It's going to give you 4 gigs of memory, 128 gig solid state drive. But you're also getting a wireless mouse. This will be in the exact same color as your beautiful new laptops. If you like sort of the desktop experience, you are getting the wireless mouse included. You're also getting Microsoft Office included. That's already pre-installed for you. And that's your Word, that's your Excel, that's your PowerPoint, that's your OneNote. That's all those most important and most popular software programs that you're using over and over again anyway. So when you really break it down, everything that you're getting, including some great software, some fun little software programs to get you started, it's a wonderful value because what you're getting is the lowest price we've offered on a 17-inch this entire HP month. So if you've been waiting for a bigger screen, this is the time. If you've been waiting to upgrade your computer, but you kind of weren't sure if you want a desktop or a laptop, this is for you. And I will tell you, once you update your computer, you'll be so thankful, Aaron, because I know your computer right now could be driving you crazy. When is it time to update your computer? Give us a good idea. Yeah, how do we know?
When it's slow, you know, can you touch, first of all, do you have a touch screen on your computer? If you don't have a touch screen, it's time to update. Having a touch screen will make the biggest difference to you. You won't believe how much more you enjoy using your computer. Does it take a long time to start up? When you turn your computer on, does it take just a long time for the screen to start up at all? Is your computer hot to the touch? It shouldn't be. If it's a solid state drive, it won't be because there won't be any moving pieces in there creating friction. Is your computer heavy? This computer weighs less than 5 pounds and has an 11.5-hour battery life. The biggest thing, though, is your computer slow. When you multitask, if you have multiple things going on, if you have 3D video running and you're trying to surf the web and maybe you have Microsoft Word or Excel or PowerPoint document up, if you have all those things running and your computer just isn't keeping up with you, then it's time to update your computer. And let's talk to that for a minute. One of the reasons that your computer is slow is because probably you have an older processor, and this doesn't. This has an Intel Celeron, quad-core processor inside. So we have 2 videos we're gonna show you. I'd actually first like to show you the video that kind of is an overview, and then we'll get to how much faster this is. The overview video, we'll show you this video twice. There's kind of 2 things to really consider when you think about Intel and you think about Celeron. First is value. Sarah has talked beautifully to the value of this computer. At the HSN deal price, at almost $600, it's a great deal for a 17-inch, for a touchscreen, for exclusive colors. We're including Microsoft 365, so we're including a full year of Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Access, OneNote, Public, great deal. But at the value, at today's value, you cannot beat it. If you like having a bigger computer, if you like being able to see your computer more clearly, value-wise, unbeatable. It's also the versatility, though. You've seen on this computer, I have hsn.com up, I've got games up and running, I've got Microsoft Office up and running, I have the Windows Store, and it's not slow. You can go from one to the next, to the next, to the next, and the computer is really fast. It's that versatility that's built into this computer that really makes me say, this is a computer for everyday use, for the things most of us do every day, for surfing the web, for social media, for watching videos, for playing games. If that's you and your family, fantastic computer for you. If speed is a thing, and it should be. If you're buying a new computer, it should be faster than your old computer, bar none, hands down. Compared to a processor from 5 years ago, this computer has up to 12 times better 3D gaming. That's 1,200% better. It's extraordinary. We're not saying 50% better or even 75%. That would be wonderful. Up to 1,200% better 3D gaming, up to 800% faster high definition video conversion. That affects every single one of us. Do you watch movies? Do you go to YouTube? Do you shop online and video pops up about your product? Do you watch HSN? Any of those? It affects all of us. Faster video rendering. So we're talking about seriously different speed, seriously more efficient computing, but doing it in a way that is so much easier, Sarah, because it's touchscreen. And you simply cannot beat the ease and the speed that touchscreen brings to your computer experience.
I know, and we're so used to touching everything, right? Our phones, our smartwatches, our little tablets, we're touching, we're swiping, we're pinching, we're zooming. And I have gone up to computers and I tried to touch it and nothing happened. And I was like, well, what's wrong with that computer?
Right.
My husband's like, I don't have a touch screen. I was like, oh, then I don't really know how to use your computer because I want it to be more intuitive. I want it to be more natural. You don't have to be a computer whiz to use this computer. All you need is simply a phone or to go to hsn.com right now so we can get this out to you. It's got the power, it's got the speed, it's got the performance, it's got Intel, it's got the #1 processor, it's our #1 brand. So it really gives you hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of extra value. I'm gonna show you the lavender, which is our bestseller. There is no one else that is offering this computer in lavender. This is an HSN exclusive color, kind of a beautiful sort of dusty plum on the outside, and then a beautiful, gorgeous gemstone, almost like a marbling effect of the beautiful radiant colors on the inside. That's the lavender. That's right now our front runner. Believe it or not, we've got a couple other colors back here, which I haven't really done a good job of showing you a close-up. This is the blue. I think blue is #2. So our second best color is the blue, and this is a really pretty blue, not to be confused with the teal. I'll kind of, here, I'll hand the blue to you.
Putting these next to each other, people often ask, because it is kind of hard to know unless you see them right next to each other.
The blue is kind of a really pretty, kind of almost like a gray blue, kind of like an industrial look. I love that color. We have a silver. Silver is, classic silver. Both the blue and the silver have a classic silver keyboard. So there is no extra detail on the inside, just that nice clean silver keyboard. So that's silver all over. That is our most limited. And then the teal that I have here has this beautiful, almost like wood grain style finish on the inside, which I think you're really gonna love. So it just gives you these beautiful finishes, the teal and the lavender. here are HSN exclusive, but just to kind of break it down, you would have to spend several hundred more dollars anywhere else to get this value. So here's what we're including. We're including the wireless mouse. We're including Microsoft Office 365. We're including some great software. We're including shipping and handling, which is $15 just for the shipping and handling. So you add it all up, you're saving about $200 off the computer right now. But this is our only airing. This is our only airing remaining on the day. There are no future airings scheduled. And that worries me because sometimes our hot deals are here just for 1 hour. Sometimes they're here for 1 day. And I don't know if or when we'll be able to repeat this offer. So while it's here, get it while it's hot, as they like to say. 870-311 is your item number. And if you're interested in financing, we got that for you. We have this thing called Flex Pay, and you don't have to be approved. You don't have to worry about a credit check. You just take the next 5 months to pay this off interest-free. But the good news is you don't wait 5 months to get your new computer, because I know you really needed this yesterday. Get it today, and you have the next 5 months to pay that off interest-free. We'll ship that out directly as soon as we place your order. So enjoy the shipping, enjoy the savings, enjoy that you get everything you want at a price you can afford, and there will not be another 17-inch laptop until fall. That'll be like back to school, and I don't even know if it will be this value that we have today. So our lowest price 17-inch laptop is right here in front of you. I really do like the big screens, because if this really is like your go-to laptop, if you don't have a desktop, you want to make sure that you're not squinting and you're not typing on those little tiny keyboards.
Yeah, the big screen makes a heck of a difference. And having the touchscreen makes a heck of a difference. I think you'll enjoy that with the power and with the speed that come along with it. And with the security, and I want to talk to the security part for a minute as well. Many of us are used to paying $50, $60, $70 a year for some sort of antivirus program and having to install it and having to kind of keep up with it and sort of worrying about it. That's changed with Windows 11 in S mode, because this is Windows 11, the latest version of the Microsoft operating system, but particularly because it's in S mode. And we have a Windows 11 video we're going to show you right now. And we'll talk through Windows 11 and specifically why S mode is so important. So first, Windows 11. Windows 11 is really built to help you connect and play from wherever you are, whenever you're there. Windows 11 has been around for about 2 years. Very well loved, very easy to use operating system. Again, create, connect, and play are sort of the pillars of it. But beyond that, this is sort of what I think of as the step up. It's Windows 11 in S mode, and what S mode means is your computer is sort of locked down. It is protected against outside threats. So unlike other versions of Microsoft Windows, where you had to download and pay and keep up with, et cetera, your antivirus, your anti-spyware, your anti-malware, you don't have to do that anymore. You don't have to worry about protecting your computer. It is sort of inherently protected. If you want to download games or movies or music or files or any of that kind of stuff or apps, you can go right to the Microsoft Store. And the Microsoft Store is awesome and very navigable and very easy to use. And everything there is pre-vetted, so it's not bringing in anything to your computer that's going to steal your information or damage your drive or any of that. For those of us who are everyday computer users, I think it's such a blessing. It's one less thing to keep up with. It's one less thing to pay for. If you are a super user and you want to use your computer out of Windows S mode, you actually can take it out of S mode. So that's an option. I'm talking to 1% of the population. Frankly, when I say that, you know who you are. So I won't go into it any deeper than that. For those of us who are everyday computer users, who want a faster computer, a lighter computer, weighs less than 5 pounds, want a longer battery life, has 11.5-hour battery life, even with a 17-inch screen, I'll point out. And usually that screen size really eats battery life. Don't worry about it. This one doesn't. This is a computer for you. This is an incredibly fast, an incredibly agile computer, but mostly it's a blast to use. Because it's big, because it's touchscreen, I think you really will get so much satisfaction out of it.
And you know what? There's nothing like a touchscreen.
There isn't.
You never have to wonder, where did that go? Or how do I click on that? Or how do I enlarge that? Or sometimes you find yourself like not even being able to turn the page.
Yeah.
Guess what? You just touch it and you go, and then maybe there's something, I can't read that review at the very bottom. Incredible bang for the buck. So as you can see, we're very, very busy. A lot of you are picking up on our hot deal. This is the best way to experience a touch screen. You want something that's easy. You want something that is intuitive. You want something that's powerful, that's fast, that's certainly going to be an incredible upgrade from what you're already using. This is the perfect time. We're saving you about $200 off when you add up all the savings because you're getting Microsoft Office 365 included. You're going to need that anyway. That's usually $70 on its own. I don't know what I would do without Word and PowerPoint and Excel and OneNote and all that stuff. Anywhere else you have to buy that separately. Anywhere else you have to buy the wireless mouse separately. Anywhere else, well, you'd have to pay for shipping or maybe a restocking fee. You never have to worry about that here. It's about $200 in savings. Teal, lavender, silver, and blue. You can't go wrong, but we'd love to get that out to you on a flex pay. So, hey, do you have a big night coming up?
Big night tonight. HP Today special. First HP Smart Tank printer. Print about 6,000 pages without ever having to buy ink. That's tonight at midnight.
And that was the only thing we did not have in this hour. I was like, where's our printer? And they were like, oh, you have to wait until midnight.
Tonight.
Okay, we'll see you tonight at midnight, Aaron. Thank you so much. But we will not have another presentation of our hot deal. This is our only airing. This is our last chance, but it has been a great day, and I'm so thankful that you're hanging out with me today. We've got more from our award-winning chef. That's Curtis Stone. He's coming up next with our best value of the day with Marlo. So have fun cooking with Curtis in the kitchen. We'll be right back.
Oh my gosh, what a great day we have had. I'm so happy that you're watching. My name is Marlo, and Sarah's exactly right. Can you believe it? It has been 12 years that we've had the great fortune of